Hi, I'm Suzanne Stoddard from Legitimate Affiliate Training, and in this video I'm going to do a review and walkthrough of InstaCommissions. This is a product by Jamie Lewis and David Kirby and launched on Warrior Plus on October 19th, 2020. I'd like to show you how this product works, who it's suited for, and if it's worth your time and money. We'll take a quick look at the sales page, then we'll go inside the product to check out the pros and cons. Then walk through the upsells. I'd like to then give you my personal opinion if you should buy this product or not. So stay with me to the end so I can explain to you why you're not getting what this sales page says you are. And if you like my video, please hit the thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. And if you'd like to learn how to build an online business, please click on the link below for my #1 recommendation for a free and actionable blueprint to follow. Okay, let's start. Now this sales page, I found that there's a total disconnect here with what it's telling you and what you actually get with the product. The sales page is trying to sell you the dream of having this income generator that will convert traffic and make you big 3-figure commissions. And when he says there's no learning needed, that couldn't be further from the truth. The only good thing I see here amongst all these points is your 365-day money-back guarantee. And even that has proven to be difficult for people to get refunds. This page is full of hype. It's just his way of selling you the dream. And when it comes to these stats, well, there's no way to know if these are true. There's no proof that they're real. Okay, they're just a bunch of numbers to make you think that you can make this kind of money. And I don't even know what this is about. This talks about your bandwidth. There's more hype about not having to learn anything. Things are on autopilot. And of course, it tells you what you want to hear. It tells you that everything's on autopilot, and this is a shortcut to big lump sums. So like I said, a lot of hype. And here's selling the dream again. You know, you never have to search for another offer. Minimal work time. Keep earning 24/7. Learning curve eliminated. Quit your day job. I mean, who wouldn't want all those things, right? So enough with this. Let's go inside the product. This is what your dashboard will look like, okay? On the dashboard, you get a welcome video from Jamie. And the next section is your 3 traffic sources. He lets you use 3 different things here. The first is the marketplace. This is an app that he created with a product that he launched last March of this year called Guru Destroyer. Now, all the listings were added within a week of launching that product. Here's the most recent one, March 29th, 2020. And, people who bought that product obviously were excited about it, and everybody put their ads in here, whether they were selling their domain name or selling a service. And there's been no action since then. This marketplace is made up of all the members of that previous product. And as people buy InstaCommissions, then you might start seeing some listings by the members of InstaCommissions. But other than that, this is just a dead marketplace. There's been no action. So let's scroll down here, and let's say for argument's sake you were interested in buying a domain name. So let's see if we can find one that would be interesting. Here's a domain called dubishop.com. Says it would be good for any kind of cannabis website. He's trying to sell this domain name for $15,000. I found that to be quite high, so I did some checking. First, I went to this, it's just a free website online called Free Valuator. Put that domain name in here to see what they came up with. They're saying the estimated value is just over $2,100. That's a far cry from what the seller was asking. Then I went to GoDaddy. They do domain appraisals. They estimated it at $1,200. I did a third check, and this is another free site called Domain Price Check. And when I did this, they're estimating it's under $100. So that's the problem with what you see in here is if they're selling something. I found this to be way high. There are services in here, but let's say you wanted to look into it because you really like the name. So you want to view the seller so you can contact them. And again, there's nothing here. So this doesn't seem to be either it's not available anymore or there's a glitch with the software. I'm not sure. Let's go back to our traffic sources. The next one is called expired domains. Basically, the whole idea here is to find a domain that has great stats so that you can either flip it or use its authority for driving great traffic. And then he gives you a video that basically explains how he bought a certain domain name called Running Shoes Direct. He added his Amazon affiliate ID for the running shoe page. And then he says, now I'll just sit back and enjoy the profits. What profits? If you don't send traffic to your site, how will you make any commissions? And there's absolutely no training in here to show you how to send traffic to your domain name. This section is showing a list of expired domains. And this is a very viable business. There are people that will buy expired domains for different reasons, as I mentioned before. But you need to trust the stats, okay? Like here it's saying that this particular domain name is appraised value at $500. And if you look at the SEO report, what it does is it sends you to SEMrush, which is a paid service online. And to see this, you get your initial 10 visits for free. And after that, if you want to keep doing it, you have to pay $99.95 per month to keep using this service. So it's a pretty pricey service. And when we come back here, you wouldn't want to buy this website because it has no authority. The domain rank is 0. There's no organic search going to it. There's no keywords it's being ranked for. Okay, these stats are horrible. They don't even have any information to show here. So this is not something you're going to want to buy anyway. So, and again, there's no training in here for how to do this properly if you were interested in it. So to me, it's just another area that's useless. And then there's a traffic jacker. This is something where you would install or you would type in here your Facebook or YouTube or Google Pixel, and he adds it to his advertising campaigns, and those pixels gather traffic information for you so that you can create a lookalike audience to do your own advertising to. Well, that's all well and good, but are you doing any kind of paid advertising? And if you're not, do you know how to start? Again, there is no training for this in here. Okay, the next section is tutorials. And this first video is the welcome video you saw on the dashboard. This is a walkthrough, which he basically is just showing you what I'm showing you here. The premium domains, he talks to you a little bit about why you should always be looking for a .com versus anything else. This next video, this one's quite old. This one he posted in 2016, and it talks about selling domains with GoDaddy. So I'm pretty sure the platform is very different now, and you may be able to get some information from this. This business model ideas, this gives you all the different types of business models you can have online. It's interesting to hear of all the different ways you can perform affiliate marketing, but they're just the ideas. He does not teach you how to do any of these. This one here, how Jamie finds your domains. Well, all this is in another of his products called Domainer Elite Pro. He's come up with all of these domain names that he wants to look into, that he likes. And basically, this is a mind-numbingly slow video of him going through his list and deleting the ones he doesn't like. This domain checklist, he says, is a PDF form you get in this member area, which actually would be quite useful to know what to look for and what to stay away from when you're buying domains, but I couldn't find this anywhere in here. This video is about showing you what you should be saying if you're listing a domain, and this only applies if you bought one of the upsells. And then this video here is the one that I just showed you about the expired domains. Okay, moving on, we go to campaigns. Now what this does is he has 5 niches in here, that he has done paid advertising in. So if you click on the weight loss, he gives you the copy that he's used on his ads. So what copy means is that this is the exact wording that he used on the ads, and he tells you what the cost per click is. So if someone clicked on your ad, you'd pay 64 cents each time. This could be handy if you were doing paid advertising already, because on certain platforms like Facebook, they're very particular about the words that you use. And if he's using these, then these have probably already been approved. The other thing that is not talked about anywhere in this platform is this one-click traffic. This appears to have 5 steps. The first step is getting your niches. Again, this is just very vague. He's basically telling you that these are some niches that you would want to consider, as they would be more profitable than some of the other ones. Okay, and this is all you get in that section. Step 2 is downloading. Oops, and you can see I just downloaded the campaigns, and they look like this. And all it is are email swipes. Okay, and they're for certain products. So I don't know if he's providing you an affiliate link for these or what, but it's just to email to your email list. So he's assuming that you have an email list already. I would never recommend you just copy and paste anything like this. You would want to write it in your own words and correct any misspelling. Okay. Step 3, create a landing page. This brings you to a page like this, and you get one template. I tried to get into the builder, and it wouldn't let me in, so I'm not sure, again, if this is another glitch. But you can view the template that he provides you, and this is what it looks like. It's come up in another of his products called Abracadabra Cash, and this is the template. Now, it's just a basic template. It does look nice, but as you can see, you would have to replace everything. You would have to add all of your own wording. You would have to add your own images. You'd have to add your own links. So, do you know how to do this? Again, there is no training for this. So then we come back to creating a squeeze page. Now, a landing page usually gives you all the information of a certain product. A squeeze page is typically the page that asks for their email address, and you're probably offering them something for free to entice them to leave their email address. And this is the page builder that we're in. Now, this looks quite long for a squeeze page, but I mean, that's anything that, you can change anything you want. I don't see anywhere you would add a section, so you can always go into the blocks. And let's look for call to action. There's nothing here to sign. There's nothing here to ask for an email address. What else could it be? Subscription, maybe. Here we go. So let's add something like that in here. So it's a simple drag and drop, and this is what dropped in here. So you would probably want to put an image in here, maybe an image of your product, and then you would ask for their name and email. But again, no training on how to do this, and you would have to know how to include your link to your autoresponder so that you can collect these emails. So lots of things in here that just don't make any sense to me. Like, he's got them in here, but no explanation. The 5th step is get traffic, and all this are links to different sites where you can find traffic. But do you know what you're doing? Do you know how to get traffic from a YouTube channel? Do you even have a channel? Or how about Google AdWords? Like, this is a whole intensive course in itself. Not here, but this is what you need to do a good job with AdWords. Okay, these are the upsells according to his own JV page. The front end is, of course, $16.95, and it's what I just showed you. The first upsell is called Infinity, and this says you get unlimited traffic streams and unthrottle the software. So he's obviously locked away some of the nicer features of this software for the upsell, and you might get more links to different forms of traffic streams like social media, let's say. The second upsell, hands-free, done for you. You get your own personal assistants. Now, if you were getting this product, especially as a newbie, this is probably the one you should look into, because you're going to need to get it done for you, because there's no training for you. But of course, that bumps the price right up, doesn't it? Then there's OTO number 3, partner with Jamie. This is where you get unlimited webinar training. He's performed a webinar every week since 2011. Fourth OTO is access to 6,000 of their ads to multiply your income. Well, this would mean that you're doing paid advertising. So you can buy the upsell for $47 or wait and get the downsell for $27. And you're going to get all of this ad copy, like I explained before, but then you're paying for advertising. And the last upsell, called Mothership, this gives you a reseller license for this product and 5 of his other products. That means that you can sell it as your own and keep 100% of the profits. You would have access to all of his sales material, and he would take care of the support. Okay, so now let's look at the pros and cons. The pros, well, the only thing I can think of is the 365-day money-back guarantee. And the cons? Well, there was a total disconnect between the sales page and the product. The sales page talks of all these great things to make you sound like you're going to be getting rich, but has nothing to do with the product he gave you. It's ridiculous. There's no training for newbies. This was really just a mishmash of tools that you'd need experience to know how to use before you could use them. And there's no community support. Okay, usually they offer a Facebook group or something where you can connect with other like-minded people. Affiliate marketing is quite a lonely job if you're not connected to anyone else for support and encouragement, and there was nothing like that here. So my personal recommendation is that you stay away from InstaCommissions. I just don't believe this is something that's going to help you, despite what the sales page says. And it's just not going to help you make money online if you don't know what you're doing. If you have experience already, you could use the ad copy, maybe. But then again, if you have experience, why would you even consider a product like this? If you have any interest in purchasing domain names, you can get an updated list with GoDaddy. This is the GoDaddy site, and they show you all the expired domains. This is continually being updated, and they give you some really good stats to go by. Okay, and they give you a lot of other links and basically give you all that you need to know what to get. But you would also still have to get some good training, because this, like I said, is a viable business, but it takes training. So why don't you check out, let's say, something at Udemy? I typed in, now this isn't Udemy, the solo ad site. This is a site with a lot of different courses on it. I typed in expired domains, and it came up with a lot of different courses and things you can go through. You can access whatever level you feel you're at. There's a lot of different languages, and they're often always on sale. Like, look at this one here, domain flipping. Regular $200 on for $16.99. So there are some good pieces of training in here. Black Friday is coming up soon, and you might even be able to get an even better sale. And then there's always just the simple Google search that'll find you lots of other alternatives. There are a lot of people offering courses specific to using expired domains. Just make sure you do your research before you buy anything, okay? So thanks so much for watching my review. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I'd love to hear from you. If you found value in my video, please hit like and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to check out my link for my free affiliate blueprint. This is the exact method I use to make money online. So until next time, keep doing your research. Cheers!